Hey guys, what is going on? In today's video, I'll be showing you guys a exotic Engram, Prime Engram farm in Destiny 2 Seasonal Lost. Now, for those who don't know, I do have a community Discord server with over 500 active members. For those who are interested in joining, the link's in the description below. Today's video is sponsored by AOA.com. If you guys don't know what AOA.com is, AOA.com allows you to buy Destiny 2 Silver. Now, what if I told you this D2 Silver is even cheaper than normal Destiny Silver? If you guys want to even get it a little more cheaper, you guys can use my 3% discount code Hectic at checkout. With all that said, we'll get right in today's video. So first thing is, you're going to need a setup. I'm using Messenger, Reckless Oracle, 1000 Voices. You are going to have an anti-barrier unstoppable, as well as overload and anti-barrier and the basic mods. I think if you're a little more advanced than a casual player, you would know this, but for those who don't know what these mods are, they allow you to do certain things with your guns. Now, the first tip is you're going to want to go to destinations. You want to go to the moon, and then you're just going to want to go to the Soros Harbor. Actually, go to the sanctuary. Sorry about that. That was my fault. If you guys do have this specific sparrow, this is going to speed up the process big time. It's called the Always On Time. Now, the Always On Time sparrow is a 160 speed sparrow, but this sparrow is actually proven to go faster than normal sparrows. If you're wondering where this is obtained from, it's obtained from the vault at the tower, the exotic archive. For mods that I'd highly advise for you to use is going to be the following. I'm going to actually put on Arc Staff really quick. Use Top Tree. The mods that I advise to use is the Finest Matter Weave. Now, these are all the Prime Engrams I've gotten from this exotic farm, as well as exotics. Now, I've gotten exotics such as the Dragon Shadow, Lucky Raspberry, Celestial Nighthawk, Stompies, and all that from doing this method and this many Prime Engrams. The first buff is going to be the Finest Matter Weave. Make sure you use that buff. This is how I get my enhancement cores. This is literally how I get every single one of those cores. So you're going to start by going to this area. I don't know why I just got that triumph. That's pretty weird and random. But you're going to take this exact location that I go to. Now you'll see the Archer's line pop up on your screen. Now once you guys have done that, you're going to take another left turn. Now when you've done that, take a right. And then come around in this corner. Now you guys can kill these ads if you want. It takes a little longer to kill them. I wouldn't bother with it. You don't really need to do that. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. If you guys know how to Sparrow Skate, you guys can also get there way faster than normal. I'm going to actually restart my Sparrow so that I have the energy boost. But if you guys look, I think it's similar to this. You twist around like that. But it's pretty cool. You can go a lot faster. You guys can also do it over the Helmuth area. So obviously, if you guys are looking to do this faster, I'm not the best at this, so I can't really guarantee a successful sparrow racing. But it's like that, except you don't die and go guardian down. We don't talk about that. I may skip this part in the video, but all right. So once you guys open your sparrow, take another left turn, go around in this corner. Now you're gonna come around here. You guys can kill these ads if you want. They're not that important. They don't really matter. But yeah, you're gonna come in this little checkpoint over here. Now, after taking these little two roads up here, you're gonna take a few left and right turns. Now, once you guys have done that, you're gonna take another right turn, another left turn, and then this is where the exotic farm will actually start. Now, if you guys take a right turn, you'll be in the Soros Harbor. You guys can fast travel here, but I prefer just to take the normal route as it clears up a lot of confusion for newer players, and I try to make these guides as clear as possible for new players, because I know most of new Destiny player base is actually new lights. Sorry about that stutter right there. So you guys are going to come down here. Now, you're going to see this. You're going to press Start Lost Sector. Now, these Lost Sectors can spawn in multiple areas, such as the Moon, the EDZ, the Cosmodrome, the Europa, Tangled Shore, Dreaming City, all around the solar system. But before you click into the video and say, okay, so just do this Lost Sector, there's more to it than that. Make sure you have all 3 elemental burns, as you guys can see right here. I'm killing all the ads. They can be certainly a little more tough than normal ads. That's why I have this auto rifle with Swashbuckler. If you're wondering where it's obtained, it's from the Garden of Salvation. If you guys need help with the Garden of Salvation raid, let me know. Hit me up in my Discord server as well. I do free help there. I also stream I try to stream every week on Saturday with Charles help and all that kind of stuff. Because I know, Destiny can be hard for new players. But yeah. So you're going to see this little knight. I have anti-barrier on for this reason. So I'm going to use a 1k shot. Pull on my auto rifle. He's going to bury, and then boom. Now I'm just going to melee, boom. dodge, and then I'm just gonna keep refarming melee because I have deadly reach. Now this increases damage. Then I just do a finisher move on him. Now every single time you kill a knight, this allows you to get a revive token. So if you die, you will not like be permadead until you get a revive token. Now make sure you have a lot of revive tokens, as obviously you don't want to have to redo the whole lost sector. If you guys die, like I'm about to die, you guys are gonna have to restart, and restarting is not always the fun thing. This is probably one of the harder lost sectors. I wouldn't even say harder, maybe a little more time consuming compared to other lost sectors, in my opinion. The shrinker is definitely the #1 problem, I would say. You guys can actually stay up here and avoid it. You shoot a linear shot at it, a one-kick shot should do it. I'm gonna wait to regen my health, and then I'm just gonna shoot one at him right there, and that should do it. I do have to actually respawn because that shrinker is like the #1 problem. I don't want to make this video super duper long. My apologies on that if it does end up to be. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but it might end up being a little longer. So the shrinker's about this week. Holy moly, this is getting annoying. The shrinkers can be the biggest problem. Luckily, I do have a pro to tell you guys. There is only one shrinker in this little this one to be specific. You guys can also tend to stay back right here. I also prefer to kill the shrieker like that. Now, once you guys do that, just take this little turn, kill this knight. I'm gonna blow this knight up right here. Oh, and I blew myself up. We don't talk about that. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah, that's perfect. He actually didn't respawn, which is good. So I'm gonna jump up here, kill this barrier. Now he is gonna do that little shield thing, animation, whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm proccing Deadly Reach. This is a really, really good perk. You should definitely consider trying it out. I have gotten him to finisher health. Use your finishers on this, I'm telling you. Now, unfortunately, you do have to do this solo. If you have somebody join you mid lost sector, it will restart it, or it won't restart it, but you just won't be able to get exotics. And I know that I've had that happen before. Desperado is also a pretty decent perk for this, in my opinion. If you don't have 1K, another option, because 1K is going to be a big part of this, you guys can also use a linear such as the Charles linear. You can also use threaded needle. I believe that's obtained from the, I think it's focusing. You have to focus a certain umbrella at the helm, and then you guys have a chance of getting that linear. It's pretty good linear as well, but 1K is definitely the king. I do believe that you can do good deeps even without 1K. I personally had 1K like prior. I got it fairly recently before the fusion meta, which is kind of nice. So once you guys eliminate all these ads, you're gonna see these little crystals. Now these unstoppables will spawn. This is why you want to have a good heavy. I'm gonna actually respawn here, but yeah. In my opinion, like this little part right here is definitely the most time consuming. So there we go, I stunned the unstoppable. Dead, perfect. Now every time you kill the barrier or unstoppable, you guys can shoot that little crystal, and then boom, bada bing, it restarts it, and now you only have to do 2 more of these. So you have to do that process 2 times, and then you'll be able to get to the final part. This one, like I said before I started it, is probably the most time consuming one. My light isn't the best to run the master one, so I definitely didn't want to make the video even longer than what it already has to be. My apologies on how long it's been. There we go. I'm gonna stun this knight, perfect. And the good thing about this little buff that you get with top tree arc staff is you have the element arc, and then you also get what's it called? You also get that little debuff. Oh my gosh, that ogre is on me. Holy moly. So now I have 0 revive tokens, so I gotta make sure that I'm careful now with my deaths and lives. I did respawn all the way back here. Now, I did forget to mention something that's really important. If you're new to Destiny, you obviously would not know this, but so if the timer gets to 15 and you haven't completed the lost sector, it will take you out of it. There's a 15 timer limit on it, which is kind of lame in my opinion. That should kill it. Perfect. Now I just shoot that one, and then we're on the last lost sector part. Obviously, you're gonna kill all the ads in this room. Now, I find that after you hit the second one over, it's fairly easy. Make sure collecting those little debuffs and all that. And then, I believe the barrier should spawn in. I think it spawns on the right, if I'm correct. I'm gonna go deal with the knights right here. I can't tell where it is. I hear it, but it's kind of annoying. This auto rifle is definitely the best auto rifle in my opinion to do this with. There's definitely probably better options, but this is probably the best in my arsenal that I have. I'm gonna keep meleeing it. Perfect. I have swashbuckler ×5, and then boom. This is where the unstoppable spawn. So I'm gonna come all the way back here. Stun it. Gonna hit it with 2 1K shots. Why? Wait, what? I stunned it, huh? Wait, that was weird. I stunned it and I kept doing the thing. I'm not a fan of the unstoppable and overload system, but after you break the last crystal, boom, you can shoot the last crystal like this, and then obviously you can pop your super. Now the big boss is gonna spawn in, and finally the video is literally almost over. Fortunately, I'm sorry it had to take this long. I actually generally didn't think it would take this long to do this lost sector. It's more of the longer ones, because it is the hard version of it. And this one literally guarantees you an exotic. This is by far one of the best methods that I've used. I do have another account though that I like to use. Sometimes I'll do this little lost sector as well. There we go. This one is by far like the most annoying though. So once you guys kill the boss, you'll open the chest and get the exotic Engram. It's not always a guaranteed drop depending on the version you do, but I tend to use the 1321s as nobody wants to spend like 15 minutes on a lost sector just to die or do something stupid and not get an exotic. So in my opinion, I think this is the most efficient one, but yeah. Unfortunately, I did get this lost sector on a day that it was the worst version of it, but yeah. I gotta respawn in 3 seconds now, and then boom. I'm gonna jump up here, and this last 1K shot should put it in. I don't think I put partial destruction on, so this also was probably a problem. Don't mind how long it's taking me to do this last sector. I might actually die here, which is not gonna be good for me. But even if you do die, like you guys can repeat the process. It's honestly not that hard. I think I've gotten the point around at this point in time. I can kill him from a good distance as well. Like if you guys have a scout rifle, it sucks that you have to use unstoppable. I'm not a fan of these like the mods that you have to use for them and all that, but you do generally gotta watch out for those little grenades that these bosses throw, because they do a lot of damage in my opinion. I almost have him dead. Sorry for how long it's taking again, guys. My apologies. I should be dead right around here. You do gotta really watch out for these snipers, especially if you don't have much health left, because I'm telling you, the moment that you have 0 revive tokens left, it's GG's, like, you're done. I do have the knight literally dead right now. There we go. Catch code acquired, so you know that you've completed the last sector once you get catch code acquired. You don't need to kill the last barrier if you don't want to. I don't think it improves the drop rate in any way. Oh my gosh, I died before I get the chest. But you'd open the chest. I think you guys get the point of the video. Ignore the fact that I failed miserably. But yeah, if this video helped you guys out in any way, feel free to drop a like, subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. Thanks for watching.